Hello, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. Let's see. How is the world? How are you doing today? I was trying to do some testing because it seems like I've gotten some very strange settings that happen. So when I stream, I think it has to do with the time I stream earlier in the day. So it was like between 3 and 5 o'clock. It just kind of goes really bad. There's also a new cable that I'm using to see if the 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 video will stabilize while I'm streaming. So I'll be keeping a look at that and seeing what happens. I did not stream earlier. I'm first testing out the cable. When you try and troubleshoot problems, they tell you don't change too many things. So I'm gonna test the cable, and then I'm gonna test the time, and then I'm gonna test the cable, and then the time. All right. I have to go let Sadie in, but I will start up here very shortly. Yes, yes. Send me a message. Tell me how you're doing. I will be interested in some chat when I'm not seriously studying the camera because we are continuing our gameplay of Fatal Frame. Our tabulated Tuesdays are continuing. Canon stream Tuesdays, series stream Tuesdays. I don't know. I still haven't figured out the right name that I I want to give, but I think tabulated Tuesdays is probably gonna stick. Although I have a few friends, I have a few friends who are like, "What the heck does that mean? What does tabulated Tuesday mean?" So I'm like, "It means chronological order." It's not, and I don't say that to make it sound like they should know better. I'm saying that because I'm excited to have found a term that starts with a T like Tuesday. Hey Thora, we're trying to figure out plans for tonight. Your fridge breaker went out. So do you have to change that breaker with something else? Swap it out with a light socket you're not using. They should have more they should have more what do you call it? Uh it's a joke. I want to make a joke about how Oblivion has been re-released, and there's all these like stupid news articles on everybody rage quitting because of the lock picking. And I'm like, well, well, they should have Bethesda should make a game where you like have to change fuses and okay, really bad joke. I think Karan might be smiling a little bit, but that has more to do with Bethesda than anything else. I don't mean to make light of your situation. If your fridge breaker is broken, that's pretty serious. So more More chi to get it figured out. May your food not go bad, chi. So, so Fatal Frame. I have always loved this series, and this is what Tuesdays have become on this channel. Until we finish the series, we are going to be playing some Fatal Frame. I ran into a bit of a conundrum when it came to figuring out how to do this series, because it's more like, okay, there's the main series and then there's the sideline game that's on 3DS, which is kind of hard to actually stream. There's also the fact that like a couple of games, more than one game. Actually, I think every game in the series, there's 5 main entries in the series, and I think all but one of them got re-releases. So I'm like, wait, am I streaming 6 games with the sideline game, or am I streaming 10 games? Do I do the remasters? And it kind of doesn't make sense to me. Well, because they're not so much remastered as much as they are graphically enhanced for another system. If it's essentially the very, very same game with a graphics boost, I don't think I need to play that. But I was banging my head against the wall, like, do I do this or not? If I can't call it a complete canon stream if I'm not going to play every game. I mean, does that include the remasters? Now, when you take a look at something like Silent Hill 2 and then the remaster of Silent Hill 2, these are essentially story-wise the same games, but they have very, very different components in the gameplay. So while the story might actually be similar, it's still technically almost even a different game. So like a different way to get the story. But I am ready to scream tonight. We're venturing into the parts of the game that I don't really remember too well. I remember a lot of the beginning, so there's not going to be a lot in the beginning that I scream that I scream at. But I can't exactly say the same for the next part. Now, I've beaten every single Fatal Frame game except for 3 and then the 3DS one. 3 got a little strange on me. But I did enjoy 4. I did enjoy 5. It seemed like they were big and yet small. It's really hard to explain that. Part of the strangeness of the Fatal Frame series is that these characters run, but they run at like a pace and a half faster than they walk. So getting through the game is rather long, even though your explorable area is usually chunked and the entire thing is not exactly traversable, especially at the beginning. You're limited to very specific spaces, but usually after a plot point, it doesn't tell you this, but they want you to go and explore places that you have been before to get extra items. And in the first 2 games in this series, it's quite necessary to do that because there's no infinite camera film for these first 2 games. You can literally hose yourself. You can hose yourself getting to the end of the game and having nothing to beat the last boss. Oops, I haven't done that because I've been stingy with my I've been as stingy with my resources as someone playing Final Fantasy finding an elixir in the clock at the very beginning of the game and never using it until you get to like the last boss. That is actually a strategy. So welcome on in, everybody. I hear that some of my cousins might have found me on my nice little internet space. So if you're my cousin, hi. If you're my cousin's kids, hi. You're coming to see me this summer. Maybe we can all do some rock band together. That might be fun. All right, let's get to screaming. Chills. I do have my original Xbox sitting right here. As I've said, I'm trying a different video cable to see if that changes the way that the game processes video, so that we don't have too many drops in the stream. Because last time I was using an adapter for the HDMI, and it wasn't really going very well. So the age of wired controllers. You will remember being tied to the console. And like my cousin's kids are like, what is a wired controller? Don't feel bad. Technology is supposed to advance. So if you don't know what a wired controller is, don't feel bad. You're not really missing much on history. It's just part of the growing pains that we went through. Okay, the strangling backyard. This is the this is what we had earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the brightness on the video, because if I remember right, this was a very dark game. But I'm not going to turn it up too much. I think we went to about 150, 160. I think was the number. So we have the story of the famous haunted Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion. And the main character's brother went into the mansion as sort of the prologue to set the scene, and he got captured, however that works out. We don't know if he's alive, we don't know if he's dead, we don't know if he's a ghost haunting us. We do know that the brother was actually going to try and find someone that was important to him, who was actually journaling the old mansion and the rumors of hauntings and everything. He had a team with him. The writer and the editor, and then I forget, I think she's the publicist, or she's also the producer maybe, or something, or maybe she's a co-writer. Well, we've met the editor. We've met the ghost of the editor. He has taunted us a couple times. We've met the ghost of his coworker, and she has hit us hard a couple times too. Do we know if her story is complete yet? I'm not too sure. I think we have just come across one of the traces of the main writer as a ghost. We can only assume at this point that he's dead and he's haunting, so we might actually have to fight him too. We're not really too sure. We do know that some of the lore behind the mansion is there have been some. Speaking of how there was a ritual continuously held at this mansion at periodic intervals, there was some sort of a sacrifice. There was also something that went wrong at some point. So we might get some more details on that tonight. We might not. We might just have to fight our way out of whatever it is. Our main weapon is the camera obscura. We have absolutely no offense, defense. It is the camera, and whenever we take snapshots of ghosts, it sort of saps their spirit energy. And once they're down to 0, it's like their HP, they fade out. Doesn't necessarily mean that their ghosts are gone. Just that instance of that ghost is gone. Because we've had to fight the editor a couple times. We've had to fight what's her name a couple times. They come back. There's also a ghost called Broken Neck, and she sort of flops around like she's a ghost in a kimono, and she like walks exorcist backwards. It's pretty intense. The game itself is divided up into a few nights. I think about 3 nights total. We have done 2 nights. So no, we're still on the first night. There was a ghost up here crying out to help her. We went to, I believe this was the waterfall. And now they want us to go back. Oh gosh. The colors might probably look a little different because I'm using a different video cable tonight. It looks like it's holding up pretty stable, and I'm very happy with that. Let's see. Fuyu's notebook. Turn this down just a little bit more. I'm going to take a look at the photos. The row of garden lanterns. Okay. So if we haven't done this, then what we need to do is go back and light that lantern. Water wheel. I believe we did find the water wheel. We have found the Japanese doll shelf. The storehouse? Question mark. We got that one already. Our correlations. The Himuro mansion. Okay. We're still on the first night, so we haven't really delved into a lot of the lore yet. I believe our next thing is to go and light that lantern. So we still have a lighter. You find one of the stranger things about this game is similar to Fatal Frame 4. There are some instances where ghosts can randomly pop up. I believe we were walking through this next area, one time a ghost popped up, and then I restarted it, and then another time a ghost didn't pop up. So, let me see if I'm on the right path here. The lanterns are here? Yes. So we have a little ways to go. See? Now we can. There's Broken Neck. This room right here is pretty lousy when it comes to being able to run around. So I choose not to fight this ghost. I said I choose not to fight this ghost. I didn't know that they could grab onto you while you're opening a door. That kind of sucks. There are some photos that are very time sensitive. You have to bring up your camera, take a shot to get the points. I'm thinking maybe the same goes for some of the ghost fights, is especially if they're randomized. Maybe they'll show up, maybe they won't, and it's a matter of whether you get the points or not. So, I mean, if we have the choice, I don't want to fight in this room because I cannot maneuver. See, now here's an instance where it's not here, but that's not to say that it won't actually be in the next room. Keeping the tension high. What's gonna happen? See, I love the fact that it's not the same game every single time. It's supposed to take you off track, make you feel uncomfortable. All the ambient noise. You hear the ambient noise? We can go through this door and then head to the abyss. There was also a ghost appearing here. You just gotta keep your guard up, you know? Alright, so here we are. Here's the lantern. A black carving. A stone with a strange character carved into it. The reverse side has a plug. A plug. Oh, that's right. Okay. So stone mirrors, if you run out of HP, the stone mirror, if you're carrying a stone mirror, which you can only carry one, it'll break and then you can revive. So what is this? black carving. Black stone with a strange character. A plug protrudes from it. So it goes somewhere. I don't remember where. Okay. Let's take a look at our map here. We cannot go any further. We haven't. Where haven't we? So this door is nailed shut currently. We haven't gone out this door, or in here. Or here. We did get a key item, though. And what does that mean? What does that mean in any survival horror game? Usually when you get a key item in any survival horror game, there's something coming up next. If I'm battling a ghost, yeah. Oh gosh. Damn it. Seriously? Oh, no, that's not it. I did pull the trigger. A snapshot should have gone off. I don't know why it didn't. So the question is, where do I put the plug? Personally, I would love to come back here and save again. Maybe this is where I put the plug. Can I just explore this? I need to refresh. Going down a forest path to right up there's like this big altar house right here, right? Temple? This is also a stone mirror. So this is where the plug goes. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So we don't actually have to go wandering all over the place. Get the plug, come back. I'm pretty certain some of the areas that I haven't gone to have like the red locked doors are some that can't be opened for the moment. See, when you get to the next night or the night after that, some of the locked doors actually are open, and some of the places you've been to you can't actually revisit until you get to pretty much near the end of the game. You can explore almost anywhere. All right. So we're gonna do this smart. Oh. Broken Necks has decided to make their appearance here. She did not just do that. What the hell? I'm sorry. That's just not happening. It's not gonna happen that way. The game is not gonna cheese me like it is. First of all, she keeps cornering me in like these small hallways. If I was out in that big courtyard, I bet you I could win it, no problem. We don't know where she's gonna show up, but we do know she's gonna show up at some point. Now, a lot of the cast of the Fatal Frame series, in general, have been women. And I'm not really sure what that means. I told you about how they run, right? This is her running. It's just the way they design the characters. So when I say I don't know what that means, I'm not sure if they want you to connect to the woman, or if they're saying that women are easier to scare, or you're scared more if a woman is scared. I don't know. There are some instances where you get to play a guy in the series. In Fatal Frame 4, there's some sections where you get to play a guy, and then in Fatal Frame 5, there are also some sections where you get to play a guy. But they have not been necessarily main characters. Okay, I've got the woman hanging. I know that song, don't I? Why are you moving like that? Damn it. Screw this. Two hits and I've literally gone out of HP. I don't think so. Okay. Last time. Make it or break it. She's not winning this. I assure you. Now it's more like it's more aggravating than anything now. Let's go to our we've got some 37 film. We can take off some of that HP faster. I don't know if, like, we meet Broken Neck earlier. Does she still appear there, or is she just kind of gone? But we'll try and be a little bit strategic about it. But first things first is, unless we find Broken Neck, we shouldn't use our 37 film to capture a trace. Okay. Oh no, look at the complete randomness that is not fighting the ghost here. Where I actually have room to move around. Okay. That's how you want to play it. Ah! Oh. Okay, let's see if she follows us outside. We've got a heartbeat. What does that mean? She did follow us outside. No! Oh my gosh! Whatever! Flying halfway across the screen? I don't think so. Not like we didn't know she was gonna be somewhere. If we open the door and she like pops out right in front of us, yeah, that's pretty freaky. Oh no, wait, this is not the way we're supposed to. Wait, is this the way we're supposed to go? Yeah. Wait, no. We've got the. Okay, my bad. So yeah, interesting. They can follow you through doors. Of course, there's no guarantee that she won't be here either. Yeah, I don't. Is that blood? Was that blood? Huh. Okay. I'm out of here. Will there be a ghost in between here and the next plot point? Let's do some shout outs. I believe they actually have given us a fight on the staircase already. So I wouldn't put it past them to do it again. Uh, that happens to be a big blood stain. Not cool. Oh, those doors. Can't we keep the doors open? I mean, just to air it out, right? No. Is this a mirror? This is a mirror. Oh, they were talking about some holy mirrors, right? Is this one of the shattered mirrors? Alright, let's see what happens. Where are you? I think she's looking up at it. Oh! Oh my gosh. That was... Oh. Oh! Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, oh, he disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, oh, okay. We can actually leave now. Damn it! Come on! You didn't do this shit to me. I'm sitting here trying to move the character. Where is she? No! Oh my god! Uh-oh. I don't think I'm supposed to fight him. Did like... What? Ugh. Yeah, that should have worked. Why didn't that work? Got us trapped. Oh man, I used my Uber film. It's the only reason I let him get away with that. All right, we've got the blue tape 2.
Is she the one causing this disaster? All of those earlier deaths? Koji, Tomoe, all of them? Am I the next to die? The rope shrine maiden ritual, as told of in legend. Both arms, legs, and the neck. It is said when all 5 have been marked, the curse is complete. Ropes are beginning to appear on my photo. I'm running out of time.
Dun dun dun. So our it's literally right here, right? Oh, I see. Wait, we've gotta get a good shot. Okay, that works. Oh man, really? Okay. Let's see. No, it's in our regular photo album, right? But I can't really see. That one has the bottom, that one's left, right, and clean. Oh, you know, it's the arms and the head. That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, sure. Oh, no.
Is this the Holy Mirror? It's just a piece of it.
Oh, that's nasty. Whoa. Oh! Oh gosh. I guess maybe I could have taken one snapshot, but oh. Oh no.
The robe? No.
So I believe this is the start of our next night. Demon tag. Next night. The second night. I think there's 3 nights total. Oh, hi.
That mirror. Give it back.
I have no idea where that is. Maybe we'll find it. Mr. Takamine. Yeah, that's the author. Nice. I needed that. What is with the evil girl doll cam? Shiny stone. So the beginning of the next night, you're faced with, while you still have the drawing of where you've been, it doesn't mean that you actually have access to all those areas. Oh! Can't we all just be like... Can't we just be like, okay, I'm done. Leave the mansion. No, our brother's here. We have to save our brother. We can head to the safe spot. Let's head to the safe spot. I mean, we don't really need to. Oh, hey. More code numbers. Fuyu's note. New photos, demon tag scroll, wherever that is. Okay. I'd be interested to see everywhere else. It's bad when the music cuts off. That's a well. I don't remember where there's a well. So this was also in the last night, the seal was broken. So now it's actually restored. Now we can go over there, I guess. Finding our limitations rather quickly. I think some of the more eerie things are when they throw in the little child spirits, because they have a tendency to laugh at you and it's weird. Ooh, nice. 37 film. I've actually got enough 37 film. I could probably start using some of this. So 69 shots of 37 film compared to my 50 shots of... Alright. When it comes to fighting ghosts, I'll try and remember to change my film. We woke up where? Oh, we woke up in the oh, we woke up. We didn't actually. No, we woke up. Here is where we woke up. Okay, so let's take a look and. Uh-oh. Ah! There she goes, cheating again. Wait, I need to... In the later games, you can change your film without having to go into the menu. You just press a different button. It's great. No, see, what is that crap? You're kidding me. Homegirl is blind even, and she just zooms in on you. I didn't know that the ghosts could do that. Because in the later games, they don't. You could run away from them. You could literally run through them, and they don't grab you and hurt you. They must have gotten some feedback on that process. Be like, hey, why are the ghosts so hard to... they zoom around. It's not fair. There's a new sumo tournament starting next month, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember when it is. Like the 9th or the 10th, somewhere around there. I will be tuning into sumo to watch that. Sumo's awesome. What? Did anybody see the filament just kind of... Alright. So we can go outside. No, this is outside. How about if we take a different tour before we fight the blind lady? Oh, this is where we came in. There's actually nothing here. Alright. We're just kind of pigeonholed here. Yeah, but that was crap. That was utter crap. The fact that the ghost just like beelined for you and that there was no way. No way to avoid it. I was running around. But is that not just the freakiest thing? You see her just kind of go like that. Look at that. That was bad. Back up, back up, back up. No, back up. Oh, there you Damn it! Turn around. Turn around, honey. Turn around. Uh-oh. Here she comes. I can't do this! I promise not to take advantage of that, like, immensely tonight. Alright. What's the strategy here? We can... It'll take 2 shots. We can do this. Alright. I don't want to fight her. On the porch area. And then, you know, I'm going to miss one of the shots simply because I have to turn my attention towards her. Okay. Skip. There you go, cheating again. Ah! Really? This is just not, it's not happening. It's not happening. The ghosts don't have this much of an advantage. I don't remember this. I know I've played this and beat this game. I don't remember the ghosts being this much of a problem. Usually they're just kind of like, I'm coming at you. Oh, and you have the ability to sort of run and dodge, and now it's just I don't remember this. I don't have any points I could use to upgrade the camera. Not even this. Or any of the bonus functions. See, I would love this one. How is a blind ghost? How is a ghost anyway, but a blind ghost? Zooming in straight for you. Huh? Alright. Let's do this. What was that? I hate wasting items on stuff that could be avoided, I guess is the word. Or, you know, if you don't have to take this damage because you're an awesome pro ghost snapper, that's cool. And, you know, just the fact that she takes like a third of your life is baloney anyway. Oh, man! My finger just hit that button.
My daughter. She was only playing demon tag.
That has nothing to do with me. I don't know what this is setting up. It wasn't my fault, whatever it is. So, the first night we were here, we had to discover Mr. Takamine and his crew. And I believe we've finished that portion of it. Now, I guess we're going back into the lore more with the ghosts lately. Nice. Oh, hey, I saw that. Shiny! Do not neglect your shinies. So, in the first night, in the save room we were in, the seal was like this. It was all broken. So maybe in the next night, the seal will be available for us. Okay, so who is that? Who is that we just... It's called Blinded. Okay, we've got Broken Room and we've got Blinded. Oh yeah, that was my accidental snapshot. We've got some points. I guess we can go for more max value. It'll do more damage to the ghost. I mean, we can start looking into doing some of the bonus function stuff. I would love this one. Should I save up for that one? It's like a whole other, whatchamacallit. I would love this one too. I mean, I could snapshot. It depends. The ghosts themselves, they don't have the same patterns, so they all fight differently. So this, I think, is different. We're going to have the bridge that was damaged is now repaired, and we can go out there. I hate this camera. Personally, it's usually always when they want to throw a hand grabbing onto the ledge here. It's kind of weird. They don't give you a lot of spaces you can traverse right now. There's nowhere to get here. This door is blocked. That's just the one room. Have we gone through here yet? We have not. This doesn't look like there's actually anything out there. So I think that's probably our next course of action. Scary, huh? Really? What's happening? What's happening? They're trying to get me through the wall. Let go. Trying to get me through the wall. I knew it. It's broken neck. Seriously? That is some cheating malarkey right there. See, that's what pisses me off the most. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't have to use like a healing item or something. See, and the ghosts can go through the walls, so of course they could charge up whatever charging they're going after you when you can't take a snapshot. Hi, Sadie. This is ominous. A stone emitting a purple light is stuck atop of the stone pile. Oh, hey, great. I'll take it. Is that why Broken Neck was right there? Is because something about the combination of rooms? Oh! Oh no! Oh my gosh, that's nasty. Uh-oh. Sadie's... Okay, so if y'all don't know, Sadie is very protective of me. If I start screaming or getting excited, she comes over and she wants to, like, cuddle to calm me down. Whoa! Oh, gosh. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where... See, the last night there was a bar over this door. So we couldn't go that way. Okay, I'll just head out. Chalks. Oh man. Are you seriously kidding me with that? Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? I mean, that's the stupidest thing. We're doing this. Snarl. Snarl. I don't remember it being this hard. It's not like I chose normal difficulty. I don't think I played it on easy difficulty last time. I don't think any of my problems stem from the controls. They seem pretty solid. And then, where was that little ghost kid? Like right here? Forward! What? I cannot be stuck on something. Is that just a random occurrence too? Did you see that? It didn't capture the picture. 0 points. The ghost is right there. 0 points? That is seriously the game cheating. Wait, where's the... The other stone door is over here, right? Cheat. Let's see. Crystal Wolf. I haven't seen Crystal Wolf in a while. When I was doing Musashi, Crystal Wolf wanted to do a Musashi costume, which I thought her drawing looked great. And was like, oh, I would love to see that. Don't I have the purple carving. Is this not the purple carving door? No. No. Denied. Okay, well, that answers a mystery. And you know, even when you can utilize special functions, you still or the basic, what was it? The bonus functions. Even when you can do the bonus functions, you still have to use up a spirit stone in order to do it. That's awful because there's only a limited amount of times you can actually do that. Alternative. Can we go up here? There were doors up here that we could not open previously. Oh, the crawl space. Whoa. Nastiness. Okay, so this door is still shut. I think our fight starts when we head down the hallway. If confused. Oh, hi, broken neck. gonna throw on my 37 film and just keep it on for whatever it is. Is it just me, or does it keep resetting my camera when I save? Because I could have sworn I've had my 37 film equipped for a while. It's on. All right. See what I mean by being big and short at the same time? Your areas are very confined.